Good morning, YouTube. I want your help to figure out which supercar should we buy next.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and this is my garage, and this is our 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera, which is for sale on our website, ngsupercars.com. So once this car sells, we're going to need another supercar on this channel. So if you didn't know, we started up a dealership, NG Supercars, and we're going to start buying and selling supercars, and well, this one is one of them that we are selling right now. So go check that out. And if you're interested in buying it, we can talk and make an offer and figure that out. But once this car sells, like I said, we're gonna need something else. And I'm kind of torn as to what to get next. So we have a few cars in mind and I'm thinking about some obvious ones, but I'd like to know your input and see if there's something maybe I'm not thinking about, or maybe it's something that's I've been questioning doing, and if the people are like, hey, we want this, maybe that's something we should do. So we're gonna talk about that. And actually, I'll be honest, I'm just using this as an excuse to go drive this car because, well, I want to drive this car because it's so awesome and it sounds so good. But real quick, if you'd like to support us, please like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go visit normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your supercars and other cars. We even have a giant stockpile of lights right now. So yes, these lights right here, which are awesome, we've got about 9 of them waiting for people to buy them. So if you've been waiting on those, they're in stock, ready to ship. We also sell these floors and other stuff. So go check out our website again, normalguysupercar.com. Hey, you know what? It is a beautiful day out. It's 75 degrees. We need to go drive around in a Gallardo. All right, YouTube, let's hit the road. All right, so I guess we should talk about requirements, because we do have a few requirements in order to get a car for the dealership and for the channel. So first of all, I'd like it to be under $200,000, ideally $150,000 or less is kind of our budget right now. Obviously, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, McLarens are the top picks. Porsches are not something we would rule out either. So we'd definitely be able to do a Porsche. I think it'd be really cool to do a GT3, but I'm kind of somewhat leaning towards maybe a regular Gallardo. What do you think about that? So we've done the Super G. It'd be fun to do a regular Gallardo, maybe find one that needs a clutch, do the clutch job on it. I know we've already done that, but so now we know what we're doing. We could do it pretty quickly. And then just to say oh, here's the differences and how's it feel and how's it drive? Is it that big of a difference compared to the Superleggera? I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. Oh, that sound is good. That Klein exhaust on this car is so good. I have to say, it is just epic. It really has that growl, and it just goes to that F1 scream. Ooh, you gotta let it warm up a little bit more before we play too hard, but oh, it's good. That is so good. Another thing that I'm highly considering is what if we did an F430 and converted it? Because obviously I can get some connections with the AG and get a kit to convert. So that would be something else to consider. I would love to do a 458, but I think they're getting pretty difficult to find at price points at which we can make money. And I guess that's another requirement. Another requirement is we have to find a car that we can actually make money on. So obviously we're not in the dealership business to lose money on cars. It has to be cars that we can get at a good enough price to where we can make money. It's a little bit tricky on those cars right now just because they've gone up in value so much. All right, I'm doing my same route as I normally do just because it's such a fun road. This is the bumpy section. This is the really rough section. By the way, now that we got this Klein in there, it makes these like pops that are just tremendous. Like it just goes boom, Adam was driving behind the car and said it sounds like a tire exploded. It's so loud. Hear that? Oh my God. I'm going to miss this car, seriously. I didn't think I was gonna like the Gallardo as much as I do, and I just love this car. Now, again, I don't know if I'm gonna love the regular Gallardo as much as I love the Super G, but this car is tremendous. It is just so much fun to drive. To be fair, it is not as precise as the F430. It's a bit more of a sledgehammer. To the 430 is more of a scalpel, but it is just fun. So fun. Porsche GT3, high on the list. Maybe, I mean, McLaren, the problem with McLarens are I just get worried that we're gonna buy one and it's gonna break and then we're not gonna be able to fix it because we can't get parts or can't get the computers programmed. That's my biggest fear with McLaren. I do like them. I do wish they were easier to get parts and work on because I would probably have one on the channel regularly. So maybe I should just get over that fear at some point, get like a 570S, maybe a 570 GT, or even, I mean, I can't, it's probably not in the budget, but a 600 LT would be amazing just because those are awesome, awesome cars. Those would be high on the list. Ferrari F430, maybe I should do a 360. I know we've talked about them over and over. There's definitely 360s out there that need some love. We've got the 355, we're still working on that. We should hopefully have the parts back from the machine shop soon so we can continue working on that. Obviously my 599 someday we'll have back on the road, who knows when. But it will happen, I promise you. Even though the shifts are a little slow in this thing, they're still so dramatic and fun. The handling is really good. Like I said, it's not as precise, but it is good. The suspension's excellent. It is stiff. It is very stiff, but it is really good. I like it. All right. We were playing so hard, the gas light came on, even though I still got a quarter tank. See, those pops are just amazing. They're hilarious. Just so loud. Possibly a 911 turbo. That would be something else to consider. Or even like, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing like a Cayman. That actually could be something pretty cool because those are fun. I love the mid-engine Caymans and the handling of them. And I'm not a super big convertible fan, so like, the Boxster just doesn't really do it for me. But the Caymans, those look really good. Get like a 718. I like that idea too. I'm also thinking those are cars that likely people want. Like, people want those cars a lot right now. Had a good gas, and the guy working at the gas station came out, wanted to see the car, so had to give him some love. YouTube, so let me know which car do you think I should get. And obviously I'm forgetting some amazing cars, so I know you guys have some ideas of things that I didn't think of. And maybe you're even looking for cars, so if that's true, we could possibly get that where it's something that you're looking for and we can buy it, and then it's up to you. I'm looking forward to getting this car sold because, well, hopefully it'll be the first car sold through the dealership officially. Again, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and go visit normalguysupercar.com and, of course, ngsupercars.com if you're interested in buying one of our cars. But that's going to do it for this video. So, again, put in the comments below, what car should we get? I don't know. There's a lot of good options out there. Staying around 150 at the most, maybe plus or minus a little bit. I mean, maybe we can go to 200 if it's the right car and we look like you're gonna make a bunch of money. But yeah, that would be pretty awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna be doing a lot of cool car stuff, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.